Okay. Let's hope this works this time. That was really dumb. I don't know what happened. But hey, I'm back again. Yeah. Woo! Yay. Hang on, I have to retweet it again. Okay. Let's see if this works again. Are y'all back? Okay, you are. Good. Okay, it's working again. Now, let's just pray that this motherfucker stays green. God, I hate YouTube as a streaming service, man. It always screws me up. I don't know why. But anyways, we should be back. Is this thing working again? There does seem to be 2 chats. Hold on. I need to update the link. There we go. I think that worked, right? Yeah, it worked. Cool. All right. Well, that really was very annoying. But we're back. It's okay. Is this single monitor stream? Yes, that is exactly what this is. I have 1 monitor. This is episode 2 now? Oh, God. Yeah, I guess you're right. It lasted 9 minutes, 1 minute more, and you could have put it. Damn. Unlucky. Good morning from Australia. Just woke up to this. Oh, yeah. I guess it is like 7 a.m. over there, right? Your singing is awesome, my dude. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. I will definitely try that. Lily pads. When does the beach episode drop? Oh, God. Well, I'm going to the beach on Thursday, so I guess if I vlogged, that would be... Oh, gosh, thank you for the donation. Oh, 10 labs with the $1. Thank you, my dude. Did you scare me this time? Less so, honestly. But I appreciate that, man. Will vlogs? Oh, God. I mean, like... Fuck, I don't know if it's gonna be, like, interesting enough to vlog. It's just gonna be me and, like, 3 of my friends just hanging out in New York. Will Stetson beach episode? No, also, dude, my body isn't good enough to have a beach episode. Like, I'm not, like, out of shape or anything like that. I'm definitely more fit than, like, the average guy, but I'm definitely not, like... You know. Me in a bikini? Oh, God, that is not a thought that I want to think about. I don't really talk in streams, but I want to say that your voice is pretty soothing. As someone with anxiety, that's really helpful. Thank you, Oops. I will continue to keep singing for you. Do not worry. Speaking of which, that's actually another thing that I had in sort of... Hang on. I need to check that the levels are good. That's another thing that I had sort of a idea about, was potentially doing like a charity concert for the Black Lives Matter movement. I have not explored this in any way. It's just an idea that I had. I don't know when I would do it or even how it would work. I don't think it would be incredibly professional either, because, you know, I don't really... It's not that I don't sing live, because I've done it before and, like, in school. I can sing live, but... It would probably just be me with a webcam and a shit ton of instrumentals. Can I busk in New York? I actually have busked in New York. It was really fun. I only went a couple times because it was very grueling work. Like I had to stay out there for like 6 hours. But yeah, it was a fun time. I recommend trying it if you're good at singing and have confidence. I guess I never really did talk about that. But yeah, I went street performing in New York City for a couple days because what I did was I took a microphone, a speaker, and got a shit ton of like instrumentals to some jazz standards, and just like sang in New York outside of the Plaza Hotel. I went for like 4 hours. I think I made like $100. It was pretty good. It's like decent money, but it's just hard as fuck to stay out there for that long because your voice, especially if it's super hot out, because I went in the summer, your voice just fucking dies, man. It really is not like, I don't think it's good to do continuously. Living in New York, I never lived in New York. I went there for like 1 day just to do that. Yeah, it's not really a story time. There wasn't anything super crazy that happened. Although, actually, no, that's not true. I guess I can tell one story about it. It was the last time I went was it was my freshman year of college, the summer after my freshman year of college. And me, fuck, this is a long story because David actually, he recorded the entire time that we were there, but he never posted it. I still don't know why he didn't post it because it was a good video. Did anyone heckle? No, people were very supportive actually. But anyways, so like me, David, my lyricist, and one of my other friends named Mitchell, we went to New York City on the 4th of July because I was like, hey, this would be a cool opportunity for me to try busking in a time where there's a lot of like tourism, so presumably the money would be super good, right? So I went in there with like my whole suitcase, my whole setup and shit. I took the train at like 7 a.m. to meet them at like 9 at Grand Central Terminal. I went to like outside the Plaza Hotel, sang for like 4 hours, but it was like 90 degrees outside. So it really it took a toll, but it was super fun. I did make like quite a bit of money. I made like a little bit over $100. And then, God, fucking my idiot friend, he was like, all right, now I want to go and see the, not the seaport, but there was like, we were really, really far north, and he wanted to walk like 10 miles to go see, I think it is called the seaport, where he just wanted to go see a bunch of stores down by the south end of New York. And I had to walk. I didn't realize how far it was from where we were. So I was walking like 6 miles with a fucking massive ass suitcase of stuff. And my arms were like that. After mile 5, I was like, Mitch, do you know where the fuck we're going? This is after like 3 hours of walking. I was like, where are we going? He was like, oh, I thought it was close, but it turns out it's really far. And we never made it. We got so fucking tired, and it took so long that we were like, you know, we're just going to turn around, walk all the way back to Grand Central, like 60 blocks, to go and see the fireworks. And then it gets worse, because then, yeah, so I'm like dead tired because my voice is shot, and I've just walked like 7 total miles. We stop, we eat dinner, just like New York pizza. And we're about to go to the fireworks, and you know, if none of you have ever been to see the New York fireworks, there's like, there's obviously like, since after 9/11 happened, like in New York, there's a bunch of like, there's shit tons of security, like police everywhere, barricades everywhere. You can only walk in through a specific couple places. And of course, me, David, and Mitch are about to walk through. We're about to go and fucking, we're about to get a good spot to go watch the fireworks, but we need to go through the police check, obviously, because, you know, upgraded security. And they see me with my massive suitcase, and they're like, yeah, I'm really sorry, but you can't go in. And I was like, are you fucking, oh, because of the suitcase? All right, can I leave it over here, like outside of the barricade, and I can come back and get it? And they were like, no, you can't bring it. You have to go. I could not watch the fireworks. I had to, Oh yeah, this is all like fucking. It gets even worse from here because um, it turns out my phone had died previously, and I had a jacket with me from the morning because it was a cool morning, but it got super hot. So I put my jacket with my phone and my car keys inside of David's backpack to hold them. Meanwhile, David and Mitch had already gone in, and I could not go and see them. So they had no idea where I was, and I had no idea where they were. So I was like, well, fuck. I guess I just have to wait for them. Like, so I sat outside of the fireworks. I could not see them. I sat outside for about an hour and a half waiting, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna go home and get my I'm just gonna go home. And then I realized my car keys were also in my jacket with David. So I was like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to find them. So I'm just sitting outside the fireworks in like misery. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Luckily, I still had my wallet. So after 2 hours of waiting, I was just like, I'm so done with this. I literally just talked to someone, some super nice woman, who was just walking by, happened to be walking by the fireworks, and I was like, please, just let me use your phone for like 1 minute. And she was like, yeah, sure. So I called my dad because I called my dad like 6 times and he wouldn't pick up because, as it turns out, he was at the movies with my mom, and they didn't realize that I would have to call them, obviously, because I thought I was just gonna be able to get home. So I called him like 6 times. They're in the theater. He's not able to pick up the phone because he's in the theater. So I just after the 7th call, I just leave a message. I'm like, Dad, okay, I need you to meet me at the train station in like 2 hours. I'm gonna go buy a ticket. It's a long story. Just come and get me at like midnight. Cause this is like, we got to the fireworks at 8. I waited until like 10, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm going home. I'm gonna find my way home. So I walked all the way from the fireworks to Grand Central in the dead of night with a massive fucking suitcase, no phone, and just my wallet. And I was like, I guess I just have to pray that there's a train. So I wound up getting on the train at I get on the train at like 11 o'clock, get home at like 12:30, get to the train station at 12:30. My dad's waiting. He's like, Will, what the fuck happened? I was like, this is just bullshit. So basically, David has my car keys and my dead phone and my jacket, and we go home. And my dad has to David graciously the next morning came home and or came to my house and dropped off my keys in my mailbox. So I went to go and get my car in the afternoon, and then to top it all off, I get to the car because parking is free on 4th of July. However, as soon as it becomes July 5th, not free. So I get there and I have a fucking parking ticket for like $30 because I couldn't drive my car home after the 4th of July. And I was just like, you can't be fucking serious. This is potentially the worst 4th of July ever. It was yeah. That was the entire time. It went from like really fun to like hella shit so fast. It was ridiculous. But yeah, that's my god-awful 4th of July story from 3 years ago. Yay. A day sounded like hell. Yeah, it was hell. You are right there. Yeah, how did I even get on that subject? Fuck, what was I talking about before this? I can't even remember. The devil was like, oh, you're trying to... Yeah, no, actually, though. Actually, you're right. Yeah, the devil was just like, hey, oh, this dude is having a good day. You know what? Fuck this guy. He's gonna have some shit. That day, it did not yank. That is fact. It did not yank. You can always try topping worst 4th of July this year. Well, I mean, this year, like, I'm just not going to be able to go outside, so... It's like, it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be fucking god-awful like it normally would. Regarding the anyone want to go on a date tweet, are you currently single or with someone? I am, in fact, I'm single and ready to mingle with any girl. Nah, not any girl, but yes, I am single. What type of person would you say is your type? I don't know. Shit, that's a hard question. It really is. You have to go to bed for your surgery? All right, take care, Cypher. Good luck, man. Relationship talks with me. I don't know if that's something that y'all want. I'm not exactly a relationship guru, if that makes any sense. Fuck, my voice is so dead. Holy shit. Anyone who shows me basic human Ooh, that's rough. That's like, yeah, that hits a nerve. That hits hard. That's how I used to be. I lucky me, I have much more self-confidence than I did back in like late high school. But yeah. Good luck getting a girl. Thanks, Soda. Appreciate it, my man. Need some water? Yeah, I'm gonna get some water in a minute. I was talking to a guy that sounded exactly like you and got hella confused. He got hella confused when I got excited. I've never heard anyone that sounds like me that much. Well, okay, that sounds kind of egotistical, but I've never, like, you know what I mean. Often I hear people who sound like other people, like my friends, but I never feel like I hear anyone that sounds exactly like me. Yeah. You're in late high school with that kind of self-esteem now. Don't worry. Katarina, that is how I was until, like, freshman year of college. And even then, I only had, like, one girlfriend. I've only ever had one girlfriend, and it was, like, a little bit over a year ago. Before that, I'd never had a girlfriend. I didn't have a girlfriend in high school. Didn't have a girlfriend in, like, freshman, sophomore year of college. It's no big deal. Y'all will survive. Hey, Melisha, yes, I am being very chill. Late high school is when self-confidence is the lowest, and I'm graduating this year. Hey, well, it's only up from here, Siberius. You're at the point where you're resignated with never finding anyone? No, don't be like that. How old are you, Fearless? All right, that's a weird question. But just based on my demographics, I'm going to assume you're either 18 or under, in which case, don't stress it. You'll find someone. Everyone does. 27? That's still like... Come on. That's not that old. You'll totally find someone. You have a lot of time. If you were like 50, I'd be like, all right. Maybe it's starting to get around to that time where you should think about it. But you're 27. You got hella time. Any ladies in the chat? Let's not fucking... No. Damn, we really need to find you a girl, no offense. I mean, none taken. It's facts. It's honestly true. Better to wait for the right person than get stuck with the wrong one. Yeah, exactly. That's actually true. I mean, although admittedly, you probably should try and date a couple people just so you know how a relationship works before you like set out on the search of Mrs. Right. Because what if you find the person that technically could be Mrs. Right, and then you just don't know anything about communication and just like fuck it, you know? Cute or hot girls, personally something in between. Yeah, I'm also with something in between. I don't like I'm not one to try and I don't find like if this makes any sense, models like Instagram models are like not my type. I guess I should say, yeah, what's like what I don't find like super attractive. I don't find like fucking like 600k follower Instagram influencers. I don't find those girls attractive a lot of the time because it's just like they look like they should be in magazines, not dating my ass, if that makes any sense. Those are thirst traps. Avoid them at all. Okay, well, let's not go there. Come on. I'm sure that most Instagram models are very nice people. I'm not saying they're like irredeemable human beings. That's pretty shitty. That's not like, yeah. I would not go that far. They're just not people that I would like seek out to go on a date with personally. You just look at them and think they look like they're mean. Oh, that's not a healthy. There's lots of perfectly genuinely good attractive people. Like people who are good people but also attractive, you know? You're trying to make a Will Stetson fan cam, but it's hard. How would I? Don't do that, please. No offense, obviously. I'm flattered, but like, God, I would never want to watch a fan cam of myself. I'd be like, what? Like, no. Will a YouTube persona dislikes other internet personas? I don't really, like... Wait, where'd you get that from? I don't really dislike anyone. The only people that I dislike are, like... I don't know, like, racist people. Racists are not cool. That's pretty much it. Any stories of road trips? Road trips. Oh my gosh. I mean, most of the road trips I've ever taken were with my family, and they were incredibly boring. Like, fuck. I drove to, like, Cape Cod one time, and it was just, like, it was just hell. We just did, yeah. But, I do have one, but I'll talk about it in a little bit. Hot people will eventually also be old and not so hot anymore, so the heart counts over a hot bod. I mean, that's always true, yes. However, there are people who tend to look very young for a long time. Those are people I like. Because that will be me, considering I do look like a 13-year-old, and I'm 22. So my genetics will allow me to look like, presumably, unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong, I think I'll probably look around, like, 35 when I'm, like, 50, or something like that. I think that's an accurate sort of time frame. My favorite Vocaloid song? Oh god. Probably World Lampshade by Buzz G. I think that's my favorite. That is his best song, and that is one of my favorite songs. Yeah, I'm 22. People think I look really young. Oh, hey Camille. What's up? How does one donate exactly? I'm broke, so I don't know if I even can. Is it the Streamlabs link in the description? You can just click on that, and it should be pretty self-explanatory. But thank you. Thank you for the thought. A Rain with Cappuccino cover? I mean, it's not a priority. That's not my favorite Yorushika song, to be completely honest with you. But, maybe eventually. The shaved face facial hair adds like 3,000. Oh, okay. Well, that's true. I also can't grow facial hair. Like when I grow it, it's just hella patchy. And I actually have facial hair right now, but it's just super shitty looking because I'm just too lazy to shave, which is a part of the reason why I don't have this camera on. The same thing to Star, and I'm like 20 now. Wait, what? I must have missed that. A dilf for a MILF? Oh god. I don't even know if I would look like a DILF when I'm like 50. Dude, I'm so fucking short that like I don't think I could even achieve that sort of status. Regarding doing collabs such as Jubiphonic and Reichi, what's the process for doing those? Also, do y'all split the ad revenue or agree to something else? I mean, I've only ever done one duet on my channel with Reichi, and I didn't make any money off the video, so we didn't actually split anything. I just let her keep the ad revenue for stuff like Uchiage Hanabi and Platonic Girl. I never really asked about it because I didn't care. Oh, Kyan, thank you for the $5, my man. The monthly tip bar says negative 383 hours to go. Love you. Oh, it does. Fuck, I never changed it from last month. Thank you, my man. You'll find someone. Just don't go desperate and make a mistake. All looks no brain. No, don't worry. Don't worry. My mind is perfectly functional when it comes to finding compatible girls. And yeah, thank you, Kyan, for the $5. I do appreciate that, my man. And there's really no process for collabs. It's like, it's just like, hey, do you want to do this song? Yes. Okay. Someone write lyrics. Lyrics are done. I'll sing my parts. She'll sing her parts. I'll record harmonies. Send it to someone to mix. And then it's done. What about compatible e-girls / shot? I mean, I don't really like. Quite honestly, maybe this is a hot take, but I don't think that e-girls a lot of the time are like, they're not for me. I really need to like, I don't know. I prefer a relationship to be with someone I can like see, you know, not someone that I can like fly out to every 6 months. One, it gets very, very expensive, and two, it's like, I think it's hard to build a relationship when you're not like with the person. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know if it's a hot take because I know a lot of my friends do e-date, like very, I wouldn't say actively, but like they do it. So, and I'm just like, I don't know. I tried it once and it was just like, it didn't work for me. It's not my thing. Whoa, my God. Kane Lily, thank you for the $1. I'm sorry I can't donate more, but I love your singing. Don't worry about it. I really appreciate the $1. Thank you, Lily. You are the homie. Having been in an LDR, yeah, it's just kind of annoying and different. Yeah, it's not that it was like, it's not that it was bad. Like, it wasn't bad. Not at all. It was just really like, I don't know. I'm not good enough to be able to maintain a long distance relationship, you know? Ever dated a foreigner? Well, the girl I dated was from Canada, but I mean, I don't think that really counts. That's not like it's like as least foreign as you can get, but still being an LDR. I got catfish once in an LDR and the girl scanned me for 700. Oh, that's fucking shitty. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, my man. You tried mapping my Zenton Densei cover, but I legitimately can't. Why is it so hard to map specifically? Oh, because it's timed wrong. It's like, it's a variable BPM. It's going to be pretty hard to map properly. But yeah, I don't know. Long distance relationships are weird. I am not. It would have to be like the fucking. Like I'd have to date. I would have to find literally like the perfect girl for me if I were to even attempt a long distance relationship, and I don't know. It would be very. It would still be up in the air for me. Do you have a favorite anime? It's like a bad question to ask me because I have watched so little. Like, it would probably have to be like Brotherhood, Full Metal Alchemist, but yeah, I've only ever watched like 4 or 5 shows, so it's pretty not the greatest sample size to choose from, although they are good shows. The 2 serious relationships I was in ended so horribly. I'm personally fine with staying single and being that weird relative with all the nieces and nephews. Oh, don't be like that. I mean, you'll be okay. You'll find someone else eventually. I know it. That's what happened with me. I would have crushes on girls in high school, and they would reject me, and I'd be like, oh, I'm never gonna find anyone. And then like 3 months later, I'd be like, totally fine. And then I'd find another girl and be like, oh, wow, she's cool. And invariably get rejected again. But I mean, that's beside the point. Like, high school was not a great time. My first anime, it was Full Metal Alchemist, the 2002 one. And it was not my favorite, gotta be honest. I didn't enjoy the first one. You never had your first crush until late senior year of high school? Holy shit, that is a long time to never find any, well, to never have a crush on someone. Jesus. I can never tell my crushes I like them. Oh, I mean, it always took me way too long. So even if they were interested in me at one point, it would just like fizzle out. Which is fine. I mean, like, looking back on it, I mean, it's not their fault that they lost interest. It's my fault for not acting sooner. Learning being gay is weird, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, that makes more sense. It depends on where you live, because I know that, like, homophobia is still pretty prevalent in a lot of parts of the United States, so it might be a bit more uncomfortable to pursue a relationship like that. Me and your ex broke up, and instead of being salty towards each other, and now we are best friends. We hang out, talk, give each other that's good. It's really fulfilling to know we still both care. Yeah, that's nice. That is the ideal way to maintain a relationship with your ex, I would say. I feel a little called out. I've been sitting on a crush for months. Fuck, what do I even say to that? Like, if you think there's even a chance that they like you, I mean, depending on how old you are, you should definitely just tell them. Like, there's no sense in internalizing it. Like, it's worth it to just get it out of the way. And if they reject you, then they reject you. You'll feel like shit for a little bit, and then you'll be okay. In my experience, it has never been good to sit on it, because it always just makes it worse if you wait too long. You got stranded in Chicago for 2 weeks after I proposed to my ex. They asked me to move in with them across country, then broke up with me at the airport. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I can understand why you're terrified. That's fucked up. Good god. Single gender Catholic school and I'm suffering. Oh god, that's also pretty shit. Out here giving epic gamer advice. I mean, like, is that epic gamer advice? I mean, like, maybe since I've just been through it, I know, but like, I feel like people should know that sort of thing. But I guess it's not common knowledge. So I'm glad that y'all will benefit. He seems interested, plus friends told me he seems that way, but he has a girlfriend. Oh, well, if he has okay. If he has a girlfriend, this is going to sound, you're not going to like it, but you need to find someone else. That is not good to wait on that sort of thing. Because you never know when they're going to break up or if they're going to break up. That's just like, it's just like torturing yourself. You know, it's not, it is never worth it to wait for someone in a relationship, because it just becomes unending torture. And eventually, unless you just like don't give a shit about the other person, in which case you can just confess your feelings and see if they break up. But in my opinion, that's not a good thing to do. You haven't had a crush since like 2014. It hasn't been that bad. Well, yeah, I'm not saying it's like bad to not have crushes. I just think it's surprising. After a breakup, I was in the best possible scenario because we remained friends at least. Well, I mean, depending on who you are, that could be bad, you know? It's quite cynical to think they'd break up in the first place. Yeah, exactly. That's like... you have to have a very, very, like, inflated perception of yourself to think, oh my god, I like this person, I'm going to confess to them. They're going to break up with their significant other for me. That's like... That is some big-headedness that is hard to compare to. What if I'm your crush? Oh god. Hello. What's up? Hey. Social distance therapy? Yeah. One of my ex's best friends asked them out while they were dating me, and then ex dumped me for their other best friend. What? Damn, y'all have some crazy love lives. For me, it was just like getting rejected by girls and then getting accepted by one. That's literally it. Those are my relationship tales. I literally have I have no interesting story to tell about that. Some great nice guy / nice girl stories about that. Yeah, I don't. That shit is fucking weird. I wanted to confess to my crush in quarantine appeared. Then we stopped talking and now I'm lonely because he was my... Oh. That's rough, yeah. But that's why you don't hold it in. Because if you wait too long, then shit like, I don't know, the fucking literal black plague could come down and force you to quarantine and stay away from everyone. And then what? You just didn't confess to your crush and you have to just sit in your house wasting away, you know? Oh gosh, thank you. Oh, 1023 from Fearless. What a homie.
So I just wanted to say I listened to your songs a lot a couple years ago. They really helped me not to drown in my depressive phases. I am very grateful for your singing and happy to finally be here again to see you and your singing grow more and more.
Thank you very much, Fearless, for the 1023. It's nice to know that my music like does help people. Cause like if it doesn't, then like what's really the point, you know? So I do really appreciate that. Thank you very much, my dude. Hope you're doing better now. Have you ever experienced a bro moment that makes you cringe remembering it? I don't want to talk about that on stream, but the answer is yes. And I think that most people do experience that in some way, shape, or form. So all I will say is yes, there have been multiple, and no, I really don't want to recount any of those tales. A guy was flirting with me in sociology, and then the pandemic happened. Ooh, rough. Yeah, no, I just don't want to. Like, there's one in particular that really sticks out to me. I can't talk about it because I know there's people in stream that are probably, like, too young. So I don't want to talk about it. But just know the answer is yes. When me and my girlfriend first broke up, she pretended to have another girlfriend. And since I was forced to leave the relationship, I was so upset and cried for days. And she didn't even say, oh, God. Why are people so shitty, man? Fuck. That's so bad. Like, ugh. I hate when people do that shit. Charles, Flamingo, and Lemon, those three covers really help me go through the emotions when I'm feeling down. Yeah, because those are the ones that are the roughest, for sure, in regards to relationships. I'm in love with my best friend, but he only likes guys, and losing his friendship would be like losing part of my... Yeah, no. Trust me, if he's gay, and, like, I assume you're a girl, and he's gay, yeah, you don't want to fuck with that. Do not... If you confess that shit, like... And anything that isn't completely platonic, you can just kiss it goodbye. That's a rough one. Don't, yeah. I normally would say just confess, but that's a situation where it's like, you know, a lot of shit could go down. Don't relive the cringe. Yeah, don't worry. I relived it in my own mind. Can you sing live? My voice is like, I don't know if you guys can hear, my voice is really like dead after recording, so I don't think it would be a good idea for me to sing live. That's why I'm talking really quietly as well, unfortunately. I was flirting with this girl and I didn't know she was taken until her girlfriend confronted me about it. Okay, well, see, that's not your fault. I would argue if you're not sure if they, like, it's not... Okay, this might sound a little shitty, but it's not your job to know if they're in a relationship. If they're flirting back with you and they're in a relationship, I would say that is on them, not you. As backwards as that may sound, I don't think that, like, if they have a girlfriend or, like, a significant other in general, and they flirt back with you, then that's shitty of them, not of you. Hi, Dictate. What's up, man? What do you mean you hate me so much? What are you talking about? Bro, I finished recording the main vocal for Racing Into the Night today. I'm going to finish the harmonies tomorrow, and I'll send it to you then. With luck, we can put it out this weekend. Is that cool? My friend told me my crush likes her, and she rejected him. She called him cringy. Oh! Oh! That hurts. That fucking hurts. Jesus Christ. If I got called... Dude, if I asked a girl out and she called me cringy to my face, I think I would kill myself. I would be... Oh my god. I wish Will Stetson would flirt with me, but he only sends me stems to mix. Oh my god. You can ask, but you're mostly right. Yeah, no, it's like... It is probably the better thing for you to ask, but even if you don't, and they flirt back with you, I think it's safe to assume they don't have a significant other, you know? Favorite food? Oh, fuck. That is hard. I would say lasagna is probably my favorite food. Yeah. Definitely lasagna. Shepherd's pie is pretty close, too. Shepherd's pie is fucking delicious. I'm a simple man. If someone called me cringy, I'd be like, "True." Yo, that's the Chad move though. She rejects you and she's like, "No, you're fucking cringy," I'd be like, "Yo, fucking true," but like, what's the big deal? See, that would actually be like the most based way to go about it. It's just like, you're cringe, but you don't give a shit, and you just ask them out anyways. I mean, that's kind of how I feel. I don't think I'm the most socially aware person in the world for sure, but like, you just have to learn to not care. Yeah, love yourself. Exactly. We respect self-love in this chat. If you don't love yourself, like, no one is going to love you more than you love yourself. So, y'all got to learn some self-acceptance. I had a crush on my girl. Yeah, can't talk. I had a crush on a girl in my gym class. I told her I liked her, and she reciprocated my feelings. She ended up moving to another town a month later. Oh my fucking god. Y'all have some movie shit going on in your lives. What the hell? Cringe culture is dead. Embrace the cringe. Yeah, agreed. Why would you want someone to love you for who you're trying to be rather than who you actually are? Yes. No, exactly. If you are not being yourself, if you're trying to impress someone and not being yourself, then you're just like gonna go down a rabbit hole of just like, it just opens up a really bad situation for when that person realizes you were just like putting on a facsimile of who you wanted to be. Because then it's just gonna be like that. Because then that person's gonna be like, oh, you just like lied. You know, like this isn't actually who you are. I tried to do that. I'm not gonna lie. I only know this because I tried that, and it just turns out really shitty. Like, that's part of the reason. Like, yeah. Don't lie to people about who you are. On the subject of offing yourself, I gotta go work on a commission. Just came in to bother you and say hi. All right, bye, Camille. Good luck. Good luck on the commission. Why are all the people with bad relationships like magnetized to you? I mean, a lot of the songs I sing about are about heartbreak and toxic relationships. So when you really think about it, it does make sense, unfortunately. Do I think looks matter? I mean, okay. If you want me to be completely honest, like, I think saying that looks don't matter is just like a really dumb way to look at things, because there's not many people who are successful in, like, I don't know, at least in my field in music or like entertainment in general, that are not attractive. If you want to be completely objective about it, I think that they matter. When it comes to relationships, it doesn't matter as much. Like, if someone like someone said earlier, looks fade with age a lot of the time. It's not like completely 100% of the time, because there are people who just like don't age because they're like magical. But yes, I don't think looks matter very much in the long run. In the short term, maybe, but I don't think so. Yeah, also subtractiveness is, yeah, you guys are right in that attractiveness is subjective. So, like, they don't matter as much as people think, but it's definitely something to think about, you know? Yeah, they're an added bonus, precisely. That is a good way to think about it. I just have a story of a girl who I had a major crush on during high school, following her since I wanted to ask her out and watching her fall down a flight of stairs, pulling a friend down in tow. What the fuck? That's hilarious, honestly. Today someone confessed to me and I don't really reciprocate those feelings, so now I have no idea what to do. Okay. All I have to say is don't ghost them, because that shit is like that is the worst thing you can do. If you just reject them very gently and kindly and just say you don't reciprocate their feelings, they will be sad. Yes. There's no way around that. They're going to be sad. but they will recover in time. If you ghost someone, that is just gonna fuck them up for life, and it's gonna be like, it's just fucking them up. And I know this because I know from experience. I have been ghosted before. Just don't do it. It's really, really shitty. Just let them down as gently as you can. You'll feel like shit, yes, but it will be the best way to go about it. Looks might necessarily matter in the sense of taking care of yourself and your presentation. Yes, that is another thing I was going to say. Natural looks don't matter as much. If you take care of your body and take care of your like hygiene, then that's all you need. Really, in order to find a relationship. This became the relationship advice stream. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy talking about this stuff, even though I'm not very experienced. I think that I know. I think I know the theory of relationships very well, but in practice, I just suck. It's hard when you develop a crush on someone you're trying to build a friendship with. You will worry that if you confess your feelings, it'll ruin the chances of having a friendship afterwards. Yes, that is a very real fear. And I support all who unfortunately fall down that rabbit hole. Being left on red is pain. Yeah, that's the other thing. Learn to accept signals and rejection. Like, being left on red is like shitty, yeah. But honestly, they probably weren't worth your time anyways, if they're willing to leave you on red. Don't take it as like, wow, I guess I'm not good enough. Because then that's just like horrible. You left your teacher on red for 2 months? Okay, I think that's a little different. You probably should text your fucking teacher. I mean, I assume about schoolwork. If they want to talk to you, I assume it's for a reason. Damn, this song is fucking nice. I feel this beat right now. I feel the brushes on the drums. Nice as fuck. Me and another boy were in a gay relationship, and so two groups of people separated us, and both bullied us until he ended his life. Oh my goodness. That is rough. I'm very sorry about that. Would you be willing to consider doing a cover of a Vocaloid song called Callboy? You always remind me of an English version of Miashta You, and your voice is chaotically beautiful. Thank you, Dennis Slack. I do want to sing Callboy eventually, but I have a few other songs that I want to do first, and then I might decide to do that. Stream Mario Kart Wii. I don't have a capture card, unfortunately. I used to fucking slap in Mario Kart Wii, though. I used to be a beast at that game. Favorite hentai? That's confidential information. My friend doesn't have the best family life, and she's only talked about it a bit with our friend group, but due to some of what goes on down at home, she resorted to having sex with guys at school. Advice? Like, wait. She resorted to having, like in school? Or like just like dudes at school? Because if it's in school, that's a fucking... That I don't think I'm qualified to answer that. Bullet bike is the best bike. Fuck yes! The bullet bike is so beast. Let's go. Your response has made my day. Thank you so much. No problem. This was years ago, but back in middle school... This was years ago back... God, I can't read. Holy shit. This was years ago back in middle school, but there was a guy I liked for years, but he always texted me about his crush. I would give him advice because he was my best foremost, but it hurt. My friend foremost, but it hurt, yo. Oh. Yeah, I've had that experience too. That's, it's a rough one. I trust you'll get through it. I got through it just fine. But yeah, it's shitty, to say the least. As long as y'all have good friends to vent this shit to. I guess it's to me right now, but like, as long as you can talk about it with someone that isn't gonna leak, then that's all you can really do. Will and Chill plus relationship spill. That's hilarious. Will's relationship spill. That would be a good name for a talk show. She does it. Oh, did I miss a message? She does it as a coping mechanism or something. Our friends are trying to convince her to get help, but as far as I know, nothing has really happened. Yeah, I don't know if that's really in my... I don't think you should be asking me about advice on that, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to give you any answer that would have substance, you know? In elementary school, my friend and I were playing Mario Kart, but I had hella anger issues, and when she blue shelled me, I took my Wii remote and threw it at her knee. Honestly, respect. I would do the same. Sabotage them in any way, shape, or form. Mario Kart is a blood sport. Fuck anyone who says otherwise. That shit is the most competitive game on that console. You're gonna go take a nap? Alright, bye, Soda. Take care. Dr. Will, I have, like, no friends. I don't think I'm a horrible person, but I don't really attract the right people, if you know what I mean. Well, like, do you try and talk to people yourself, or do you wait for people to come talk to you? Because if you need to, like, scope out the friends that you want to make, and you should try and talk to them. I mean, it also might just be because maybe you're in high school, and you're, like, I don't know, still figuring out who you are as a person. Like, yeah, I wouldn't worry too much if you can't instantly find friends, you know? I also had, like, honestly, like, I looking back on it, I don't really talk about it much. I really didn't have any real friends in high school until, like, senior year, because that's when I joined the marching band. And now all of my current friends are from when I joined marching band. Like, my core group of friends, which is like 6 of us, are all from we all met in marching band, and that's how I know them. Everyone else in high school was like just like kind of a shitty person. So don't worry, you will eventually find friends. You meet some of my best friends in your Discord. You meet some of your best friends in your Discord, in my Discord, and I help with my favorite people. Well, that's good. Wow, I didn't realize that my community had that sort of social pull. Just join clubs, sports, etc. And yes, exactly. Just if you join a club that you really think you're going to enjoy, or that you have a common interest, like that you have an interest in, obviously that's a common interest that you're going to share with those people, unless they're being forced by their parents to do it. So you can find friends that way. I confessed to... Oh, here's a positive story. I confessed to that I like my friend's boyfriend, and she was cool about it, and we are tight. Interesting. I would not do that. I'm surprised that anyone would have the balls to do that. If I went up to one of my friends, I was like, yo, your girlfriend? Hella hot. I'd date her. I feel like they'd be like, yo, fuck off. Like, hello? Like, what? Percussion gang, meet me in the pit. Yo, let's fucking go. Yes. Winter Percussion. That's where I met a lot of my friends currently. I don't have friends. I think it's harder because eventually they leave you someone cooler. Then you've just met shitty people. That's not your fault. It's those people that are shitty, not you. Did you see the Hollow Knight animatic someone made of your cover Say It? Yes, I did. It was good. I'm not going to deny it. It's good. I'm a little annoyed because they didn't link the cover anywhere. They just said, like... They just had the name. I would have preferred they put it in the description. But still, very good. Good work from them. Figuring out I was asexual was, like, really weird. Managed to find out from practical experience. And that's how I ended up being friends with a girl who thought I only liked her for looks. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Yeah, because a lot of, like, really attractive people, I think, tend to get used to that, where they just sort of feel objectified. It's kind of sad. However, that's how I can't relate. That's how I know all my friends are really my friends, because I'm not attractive. God. My best friends are my online friends who are around my age. We start chaos on servers sometimes, and we have an ongoing war between which is best, chocolate milk and plain milk. All right, well, I will just interject my opinion. Chocolate milk is objectively superior. It is just better. I have trombone energy. I'm friends with a trombone player. One of my core friends is a trombone player, but I was a piano player in band. I was the keys piano man. Yeah, most of my friends were mellophone players, actually. My friends tell me I'm really pretty and stuff, but how do I know they're not saying that because we're friends? Well, you shouldn't have to think like that. If they think you're pretty, then you're probably pretty. Don't look for the negative. I understand that it's obviously, like, it's pretty hard to be like, yeah, I'm fucking hot. But, like, you know, they obviously appreciate you for who you are. You should just accept that. Or try to. Brought all the depressing gay kids to vent. I mean, welcome to Vocaloid, lol. That's just sort of what happens. Never got attention from my parents, so now I seek validation from strangers online. Wow, interesting. That's how I am as well. My opinion of strawberry milk? I've never had it, actually. I'm sure it's good, but I've never had it. I've seen it in, like, bottles, like Nesquik. I've just never felt the inclination to try it because there was always chocolate milk next to it, and that's just the best, so... You gotta go see my actual therapist? Alright, bye, Jonathan. Take care. I've been sending a Vocaloid song a day to my friend who's been trying to get into it, and they said, wow, they're also upbeat with depression lyrics. Welcome to Vocaloid, lol. I mean, yeah. That's just, like... That tends to be a lot of popular Japanese music, actually. It's not just Vocaloid. But yeah, it's a pretty common theme. Strawberry milk is superior to both white and... Alright, I guess I'll try it then, because... If Dictate says it's true, it must be true. I will try it. I will try it by the end of the week. Pink milk. Why aren't you streaming on Twitch? Because I didn't want to. I wanted to stream on YouTube today. Oh, thank you for the Twitch follow, my boy. Appreciate it. Don't talk to me unless your chocolate milk is just Italian hot chocolate. What is the I don't actually know what Italian hot chocolate is. Gotta be honest, listening to Will's covers on repeat while studying has gotten me passing grades, and I managed to graduate this week. Let's go. That is a dub. Congratulations, Cricket. Good job graduating. Mint milk? What? Is that a thing? Hang on, I have to look at this. No, mint milk. Sorry, we're going away from the fireplace. I don't think I want to try that. I do not think this looks like something I want to try. Yeah. This just looks fucking bad. This literally... No. It looks like slime. Yeah, I will not be trying mint milk, I don't think. Unless it's in a unless it's in the form of a Shamrock Shake. I will not be trying mint milk. That's such a weird thing. Yeah, Shamrock Shakes are pretty fucking good. But just the idea of it being just milk and, like, not... I think of it as, like, lukewarm for whatever reason, just because I know it's not a milkshake. So I can't get into that. No, thank you. It sounds kind of good, though. I'm glad that you have that opinion. Oh. That's all I'm going to say. Rotten milk. Oh, God. All right. We're done talking about this. Absolutely not. Have you ever seen a bag of milk? I did. I did see a bag of milk because I went to Anime North last year. RIP, by the way. I really wish I went. I wish it happened this year. I went to Anime North last year and they sold bagged milk in Canada. And I was like, wow, this just looks really stupid. Thanks for the Twitch follow. Yeah, not really my thing. Eggnog? Okay, eggnog is fucking delicious. I love eggnog. I only ever drink it around Christmas time, but goddamn, I love eggnog. What happened to your Byoshimo Kamu cover? It got blocked. I didn't take it down, but that song is really heavily policed by the record label, so I think it probably just got blocked in the US. Thoughts on Miku at Coachella? It's cool. Yeah. Stop cussing, you're scaring the children. I mean, do people here care if I'm swearing a little bit? I don't think I'm being particularly offensive when I say it. I think most of the time I'm swearing, it's for a good reason. It's to enunciate my enthusiasm for a particular subject. Eggnog is just milk punch. Huh? My child listens to this, how dare you? Oh, please. Come on now. Quite frankly, if they're on the internet, if your children are on the internet, they know what all these words mean anyways. Yeah, hot take. Swearing is fine, and no one should care about it. Like, it literally, I mean, maybe it's just because I'm so radicalized by the internet now that I just, like, all swear words have, like, lost all of their, like, evocative meaning to me. But, like, I don't know. I just don't care. Like, I respect other people's opinions, which is why I try and, like, keep it down a little bit, but it just doesn't bother me at all. Your virgin ears. You gotta go watch anime with a friend now. Catching the stream was fun. Alright, take care, Moonlight. Thank you for sticking around. I am a failure as an 18-year-old parent. Desensitized by 12-year-olds in Xbox lobbies? No, it wasn't by Xbox lobbies. It was just all my friends in 5th and 6th grade were like they learned how to swear hella early. So I just sort of followed suit, and eventually all of it just became super desensitized. I don't like it. Nothing bothers me anymore when it comes to like just derogatory language. You've never tried eggnog? Is that a chunky? What the fuck? No, eggnog should not be chunky. I don't think. It's like thick. It's like thick cream almost, but it should not be chunky. My first swear word? Oh god, I don't even know. It was in like 3rd grade. It was probably just like damn, because people still considered that a swear word at the time, at least where I lived. I remember though, I did get in trouble in I got in trouble in 5th grade on the last day of school because or not the last day of school. It was like 2 days before the last day of school because some girl at recess like told me I sucked at kickball or something, and I just flipped her off and I got sent to the office. It was actually ridiculous. Like looking back on it, like obviously I didn't get in trouble because it was like 2 days before the end of the year. Like of course they're not gonna like fucking give me detention, but they sent me to the office. The dean like screamed at me. I was like crying and shit. I was really, it scared me. And then as soon as I got out, I was like, lol, like what just happened? She deserved it. Don't disrespect the kickball. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck her. Like, I mean, granted, like, she got called on too, because like I was like, she called me shit at kickball, and then like we both had to apologize to each other, and we didn't get in any trouble other than that. But like, yeah, it was pretty dumb. 5th grade was a wild ride. I think Will has top chat on, not live chat. No, I have live chat. I didn't see anyone get banned. My introduction to the middle finger was me accidentally flipping off someone while I wet my lip holding a pebble they had been throwing at me. Oh, that's shitty. I actually wasn't feeling good before this, but your streams make my day. Thank you, Katarina. I try. Yeah, I need to really start streaming more. I've been really bad about it. I know y'all, I like, the extra interaction with you guys is definitely good. Because I would prefer that, like, I always have this fear that people just think of me as this, like, entity that just, like, has a voice. And not, like, as an actual person that, like, has emotions and, like, thoughts, you know? And streaming is a good way to sort of, like, bridge that divide. Banana bread? Banana bread is fucking delicious. I love banana bread. It's one of the things at my mom's restaurant that is... It's like my favorite pastry that she makes. The disembodied voice in the YouTube voice. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's what a lot of people think about just cover artists, like, that are super, like, corporate and shit. Like, people, I don't really want to name names, actually. That's kind of shitty. But, like, there's a lot of cover artists in this field specifically, like, in the Japanese cover spectrum and in just, like, mainstream stuff in general, that, like, they only ever post covers and they only ever tweet about, like, their musical endeavors. And I'm just like, that this is, like, fine and, like, all good and stuff. I'm not gonna knock you, but, like, who are you? If that makes sense. I think people want more of, like, a person than just, like, a voice, you know? We love your personality too, what the fuck? Well, yeah, I'm not saying no one knows who I am, but obviously, like, I have 95,000 subscribers and there's 100 people here, so obviously not a lot of people think I'm a person, you know? And I really don't mean that in, like, a guilt trip sense. I'm just like, this is something I need to do more. The trending tab? Yeah, no, I've learned to stop looking at corporate YouTube. Like, hang on, I need to... If you go to the YouTube, like, a blank page, like, fucking Jimmy Kimmel is still on the fucking front page. Like, why? Does anyone like Jimmy Kimmel? Like, I don't give a shit about Jimmy Kimmel. He's so fake to me. Or wait, not Jimmy Kimmel. Like, he's one of the better ones, but like Jimmy Fallon? Like, no, Jimmy Kimmel isn't actually as bad, but Jimmy Fallon is the worst. And, like, okay, Mr. Beast isn't that bad, but, like, I don't really care. Animal compilation, I don't care. Like, compilation videos are also really boring. Mary's Got Talent is a bad show. Rarest steak in the world. Like, what? Like, what is this? I don't care about any of this. Who's Jimmy Kimmel? He's a talk show host. Like, that's the thing, is, like, why does YouTube have this? Like, Jimmy Kimmel doesn't need a YouTube channel. Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers has some good stuff, but, like, I don't need this. This is what cable TV is for. This is, like, the most played out trend in the world. This is kind of cool. Jim Carrey, like, on Letterman, like, this is a talk show host. I don't need... This is another talk show host. Fucking James Corden. Like, I don't care. Why, like, no one wants to watch... Okay, well, I guess 23 million people... 23 million NPCs want to watch James Corden. I don't give a fuck. I don't know. I don't like the YouTube channel. Like, my current trending page is, like, it's, like, a little bit better. I got, like, Joe Rogan, who's, like, not bad. Jonathan Young, he's a good singer. I haven't watched this, but apparently this podcast is supposed to be good. Rooster Teeth stuff, rhythm game stuff, lo-fi. Coronavirus, Vaush, he's a cool dude. I mean, I don't want to just, like, flex my YouTube taste, because obviously it's subjective. But, like, holy shit. How do people care about, like, James Corden, man? I don't know. I'm gonna stop ranting now. Oh, gosh. Head Empty, thank you for the donation. Random question, should I choose Italian or Spanish class? Which one would you pick? Italian sounds more interesting to me. I took Spanish class, and I hated it with every fiber of my being. So I would say go with Italian, personally. However, it's up to you. Do I watch Achievement Hunter? I used to watch Achievement Hunter. I don't anymore because I find that their later stuff is not as, like, I don't know, enjoyable to watch. Their old stuff from, like, 2010 to, like, 2014, Achievement Hunter Rooster Teeth is top tier. Absolutely, like, amazing stuff. Lately, I don't know, though. But yeah, thank you for the donation, Head Empty. I don't know what this currency is or how much it's worth, but I do appreciate the donation. My Spanish teacher left, and some teacher who didn't know Spanish had to teach. Oh God, yeah, that happened to us too. One of my in sophomore year of high school, one of my Spanish teachers, she had, it was really brutal because she had her mother-in-law and her father-in-law die in like a 2-week span. So she was gone for a couple months, and we just had a sub for like 2 months of the year, and we didn't learn anything. We just did nothing. Sorry to ask this again. Oh, I guess I didn't see it. If you would do streaming more, would you do something like games or more sit-downs like this? I'd probably do both. Like I said, I need to start streaming games on here. I think it'd be a really fun time. I want to do like story mode games. I'll do stuff like Hollow Knight. I guess it would be appropriate for me to do Hollow Knight considering there have been quite a few animatics lately of my music with Hollow Knight themes. So that'd be kind of cool. Latin is cool. Latin is cool, but it's kind of a, I don't want to say it's a dead language, but like, what is the purpose of Latin? I don't actually know. I'm not going to say I'm educated on it. Undertale? I've already played Undertale on stream, actually. I played it like 2 years ago. So, I don't know if it would be good for me to do it again. It's a good game, though. I really enjoy it. The first half of Spanish sophomore year was various subs until we got a lady who spoke no Spanish at all. Oh my God. Like, that is a remarkable failure of the public education system to even offer a class if the teacher doesn't know Spanish. Can't say on the live, but I just want to say I love your content. Thank you, Ed. Appreciate that. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. DDLC. I'm not really into... I've heard that VN is... I tried playing it once, and it just didn't grab me. I don't know. It just didn't seem interesting. Honestly, I really thought about this. It would take like 7 months, but I really thought about reading Umineko on stream. But like I said, that shit is like hundreds of hours long. So I don't know if I would really... I don't know if it would be good to do. Detroit Become Human? No, I have not played that. FGO? No, I haven't played that either. Quarantine is ruining me because I decided to learn the kin. And let me tell you, book does not properly explain how to play a kin, and there are no teachers able to teach with my city's restrictions. I do not know what the kin is. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I wish I could identify with that, but I just don't know what it means. Have I ever led a cult? No. No. No, I have not. That would definitely be an interesting thought experiment to try and form a cult. However, I'm pretty sure that is just illegal. So, this is a cult, don't at me. I mean, I don't know how devoted my followers are. I mean, my watch time is pretty good, if that means anything, but I don't think I don't think that's indicative of a cult. I can't say the truth or else I get arrested. Is leading a cult illegal? I don't actually know. Some cults are illegal. Others are protected by the First Amendment, but their activities may not be. Oh, okay. So I guess cults are legal. Interesting. The Wilsons? No. If I were to make a cult, it would need a snappy name for sure. Onision tried leading one. Oh yeah! No, you're right. I remember that. Yeah, that dude's a fucking creep, by the way. Don't support him. He's, like, actually a really bad person. Onision is a, like, I don't understand how he survived this long on the platform. Especially with, like, the grooming allegations. That shit is fucked up. Yeah, that dude is, like, just the living definition of, like, you should not be here. When he sounds a nonce. I think nonce is too nice of a word. He tried to DM you? Is that true? Oh, hold on 1 second. Yeah. All right, well, it looks like my dinner's ready. I'm not going to leave just yet, but my dinner is ready. So I'm probably going to stick around for only like 10 more minutes. Then I'm going to get going. You blocked him? Did you actually get DM'd by Onision? That's crazy, actually, if that's true. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take your opinion with a grain of salt, because I don't know how many girls he's actually DM'd. But if that is true, that's crazy. What's for dinner? Bacon cheeseburgers, baby. I am so fucking excited. I love bacon cheeseburgers. Do I know what a Will Eternal is? No, I don't. Who is Onision? He is a bad YouTuber. Will your water? I mean, at this point, it's not even worth it. Yeah, just don't even look him up. Don't give him the decency of, like, looking him up. Pasta alla carbonara? Yes, carbonara is very good. We had a group called the Band Cult because it was composed of band kids, and we always sat in a lot of... Yeah, dude, the band is a cult. Like, I don't care because I did meet all of my best friends there, but it's definitely a cult. It's like an incestuous, like, they all date each other. I will say, quite honestly, if I'm speaking from the heart, I don't think I liked most band kids. Like, except for my boys now, because they're like the boys. I can't not like them. They're my best friends. Probably will be till we die. But the majority of them, pretty one-dimensional. Very disappointing. They were like, it might have just been my school. But quite a lot of them were not super engaging as people, if that makes any sense. This might make me sound really shitty, and if that is the case, I'm very sorry. You're free to leave. But I don't know. They were just very tame, if that makes any sense. They were not people that I would seek any extra social interaction with. No, it wasn't hell. They're perfectly fine people, but they're not... Yeah, you guys know what I'm saying, right? I hope you do. The band kids at my school were on crack? Alright, well that's definitely not what was going on at my school. There's not a single band kid who isn't a Call Me Carson fan. Oh, but Carson's the beast, though. You can't dislike Call Me Carson. He's the homie. One of the boys from band got arrested for attempted sexual assault. Well, that's shitty, but I don't think that's a band thing. That person is just a bad person. They were very zombie-like. Yeah, I don't think they were just... Zombie-like is a bit mean. Like, they weren't zombies. That's pretty out there. But they were just like, yeah. Not my type of people. Yeah, Carson is a real one. I feel really bad for him with the whole Caterino shit. I'm amazed that Fitz... Oh shit, whoops, my phone. I'm amazed Fitz came back after that whole cheating scandal and just like tried to act like it didn't happen. I respect the balls on him. Maybe not the balls that were fucking Carson's girlfriend, but I mean... you gotta respect him at least trying. However, every time I look at him now, I'm like, wow, that dude's like a douchebag. How tall am I? I am 5'6". No, yeah, and I just feel really bad for Carson after that whole thing. Taller than me, I feel terrible. What do you mean? Don't feel bad about your height. I always just like meme about my height. It's super fun. I will bet money I can name a girl taller than most of you. I mean, I'm sure you can. At least you're not 5'2". Yeah, that would be pretty rough. Gotta be honest. If I was 22 and 5'2", it's probably just no point in living. Nah, I'm just kidding. We stand short kings, considering I am one. Who do I like making duet covers with on YouTube? I mean, I've only ever made duets with Reichi and Karainu, and I've made war with Reichi. Oh no, I lost my crush on Will Too Short. Oh, please. Well, guess you weren't worth dating anyways. Unlucky. Poga respects her short kings. Yo, Joe Barrow with the $2. Thank you, my man. Joe. Wait, fuck. Who is that from Poga? Shit, I don't know your name. Oh, Young Quan. Oh, it's a Piggles. Thanks for the $2, dude. 5'1", and I'm considered tall to people in my family. Damn. That's crazy, actually. I'm bite-sized? Okay, come on. I'm not that short. Fuck. Height that doesn't affect personality. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Height is like... That's one of the reasons that I haven't installed Tinder. Just because I know, like, that app is so superficial for a lot of people that it's like, as soon as you put your height in your bio, if you're, like, not, like, 5'10" or above, you're just fucked from the get-go. Average size female? I'm 5'5". I think that's tall for girls, isn't it? Aren't most girls, like... Isn't it like 10% of girls don't go over 5'6" or something like that? I don't remember the statistic, but it's like a shockingly high amount. Goodbye, Will. Hope you remember the time we spent over here. Bye, Oziel. Goodbye. Tinder's the book cover judging app. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I would say. Keep your posture straight, King. Your crown's falling. Yeah, I really need to... You are right. My posture has been very bad this entire stream. I've been slouching. I gotta keep my shit good. Keep my shit straight. The Danganronpa games? Aren't those like... I don't think VNs are really like good streaming material, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm sure it's a perfectly good game, but I can't imagine playing a VN on stream. It would just feel really passive. 4'8". Wow, that is incredibly short. A bunch of different voices. Oh god, I'm not the greatest at like voices that aren't mine, if that makes any sense. Poke streamed it a while ago. Who is Poke? Is that Pokemon? VNs are fun if you got friends to stream it with. Okay, well, I don't know if that's a good idea. Just a random push notification for me. What's up, Isaac? Glad to see you here, man. Carson's editor is Poke. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Also, I should probably mod Piggles. Yay. Just so I can see your messages. VNs are boring. I don't think VNs are boring. Like, I watched a couple of my friends play. One of my friends played Umineko, and it seemed perfectly fine. It just didn't seem like something I would want to watch, like, just some random dude play. All my exes like me because I was tall and radiated top sex appeal, but I'm just an ace noodle who likes to tower over people and pick them up bridal style. Wait, but that is like Chad energy. If you're towering over them and picking them up, that's big, like, strong man energy. Just got a 50 on an assignment because Jin is labeled wrong on the source. They used to check my work. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Uh, he has a decent fan base. Oh, I'm sure he does. I just don't know him personally. I don't know his content. Yeah, I don't know. If I were to stream games, I think it would want to be something a bit more engaging. Like stuff with actual gameplay, like a fucking like Hollow Knight. Seems more fun. A female rapper from Miami? Well, I mean, I can see why people wouldn't know who Jin is, like, normally. They're probably just going to take the most, like, Americanized Jin, if that makes any sense. Check what Brutal Moose streams. Very similar chill vibe. Okay, we'll do. I mean, I feel like the best stuff to stream as someone like me, like, for someone like me, as, like, someone who would just do variety stuff, it's probably indie games. I can't imagine anything else working out very well. Like something like Borderlands, you really need like a dedicated, well, at least to play more than once, you need like a dedicated fan base who's like, I want to watch Borderlands, and that is it. I do not care about music. I do not care about anything else. I just want Borderlands. Just as an example. Hangman's Gambit would have been fun. I don't know what that is. Online axes and allies. That's the other thing. I don't think competitive games are good for me to stream because one, I'm usually really bad, and two, I mauled. I get mad at games that are like super competitive where I just like can't do anything. So I don't think it would be a good thing for me to stream personally. I'm better with more relaxed stuff. Oh my god, Cricket with the $10. Thank you very much, my man. If you ever want to pick up a really good game, I recommend Honkai Impact 3. To be honest, it's good for streaming and has good vocal tracks worth looking into. I will write that down. Actually, that seems like yeah, I'll write that down. Stream CSGO with Jonah? Yeah, no. I can get... Dude, there is literally no reality where I will stream where I'll stream CSGO with Jonah. As hilarious as it would be, I would get banned in like 5 fucking minutes. I honestly did think about streaming 10 mans one time, but then I instantly realized that would be just a horrible idea. Like, we're talking like instant cancellation if I stream with Poga. Persona 5? I have not played Persona 5. That is another thing I thought about doing, actually. RPG horror maker games? Yeah, horror games would be fun too. Like super like late scary games would be great with like face cam and stuff. Flaming kids in matchmaking? Yeah, no, really. It happens. It does happen. I'm not gonna lie. Of course I flame kids. If I get mad, like, bro, you think I'm not gonna shit on kids? Of course I will. Isn't that second half of P5 blocked from streaming? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's a super long one? Yeah, I've heard it's pretty long. List that's a shits on kid. Alright, we don't... let's leave that alone. Green, what's your problem? Me say long run. God, man, all I can think about now is Tense 1983. Holy fuck. He's so good. Calls child protection, sir. Oh god, no, don't do that. Yo, we're like 3 hours into this fucking fireplace. Let's go. This fireplace is too aesthetic to not watch every time. Might do RPG games. Well, yeah, I mean, RPG games are like one of the best games for me to stream, most likely. Because it's like engaging to watch, and I can just talk during it. Fireplaces are really chill. Hell yeah. I did think about just like throwing on the lo-fi screen, but I think that's not as that's played out. And also I'd probably just get striked. So, you know. Hey Shadu. Super Mario RPG? Can I even play that on my computer? Like, I guess I could get Dolphin to work somehow. But I feel like most Mario RPG. Oh wait, do you mean like Superstar Saga? Or do you mean like Paper Mario? Because Superstar Saga would be fucking great. I actually do want to stream that. That game, that's like one of my favorite games from the Game Boy. But it wasn't super popular, so I would be amazed if anyone here has played it. Thank you so much for the stream. Yeah, no problem. Fire Emblem never really like called out to me. It's never really interested me much. So no, I have not played it. Superstar Saga is so great. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, people in here have played Superstar Saga. Let's go. Holy shit. I'm astounded. Like, that game is so good. That and Super Mario Galaxy are like my two favorite Mario games. Like both of the Super Mario Galaxy games are probably my favorite. Or no, they're both my like second favorite, and then Superstar Saga is my favorite, just because the writing is so good. I love your video and you sing so cute. Thank you, Curiel. Appreciate that. Having a bad migraine and your stomach hurts. All right, take care, Katsuki. Hope you feel better. Your name's May, actually. Oh, okay. Well, take care, May. Hope you feel good. Hope you feel better. Hope we can get another on the Switch. I'm pretty sure it's getting ported, if I'm not mistaken. I think that Galaxy is getting ported to the Switch. Did I play Odyssey? No, I did not play Odyssey. I've heard it is great though. And I do have a Switch, so I probably should get it at some point, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't like spending money on games anymore, especially since I just play a lot of Osu. Like, I haven't bought a game. Well, that's not true. I bought Halo 4 when it came out, or I bought Halo Reach when it came out on PC. But other than that, I really don't buy games. Like, the last game I bought before like Borderlands was Minecraft, and that was in like 2011. Odyssey bangs, bro. All right, I guess I'll have to play it. Get a sugar mommy or daddy to get you games. No, I don't want people to like just fucking like fill up my Steam library, because then I just feel bad, because I'm like, you don't have to do this, because there's a chance I won't play it on stream, and then I would just feel like horrible, you know? Like, I appreciate people who have done that, because one of my mods, Proto, he bought me a shit ton of games one time back in like 2018, and I still haven't played like quite a lot of them, just because I played so much of the games that I really like know I enjoy. Is it selfish that I enjoy that there's not a lot of people here, since we all get to notice and stream is super chill overall? Well, deserves more fans, but those streams are going to be wild. Nah, they're not going to be wild. I'm going to keep the same sort of aesthetic for probably as long as I stay on the internet, because I can't imagine being like just like fucking losing my mind on stream. That's not me. It's just so I don't have the like the mental fortitude to do that. I'll probably just try and pick out messages, or I'll just like, is there a way to VIP yet on here? There really isn't, is there? I could just like, I think once I get 100k, I'll be eligible for members. And if my streams ever actually get that out of hand, I'll probably just make it member-only chat, which I read. Because I'm pretty sure if y'all are dedicated enough to be here, y'all are probably dedicated enough to become members, which if you do, I appreciate you, although I don't even have that option yet. But yeah, that's probably what I'll wind up doing. But then again, my stream is still perfectly readable, so it's probably not going to be for a while. Seems cool that you notice a lot of messages. Well, yeah, I mean, because I didn't come in here with any sort of, I didn't start the stream today with like, I'm going to talk about this and this and this and have like a topic line set up. I was just like, you know what? I am just going to look at chat and I'm going to talk to chat. That's the only thing that I really like had in mind today. We are all broke, Will. Well, that is unlucky. But don't worry. You don't have anything to worry about for a good while, because I don't think these streams are going to be super like fucking insanity for a good long time. You're not sorting terrible clothes aside. Why are you flaming my wardrobe? Fuck off. My clothes are fine. Some like will still keep with fans. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't understand people who like just don't cater to their, not that they don't cater to their fan bases, but they don't interact with them like at all, which is crazy to me. Like I read every comment. Like I know there's people who don't, like that just like post videos and then just like get to work on the next one. But I read everything. And I enjoy streaming. So I mean like I can't understand how people don't. Well, I try to socialize with my fans. You saved up money because cons were canceled? Oh, yeah, right. You've seen the comments I wrote? I don't know if I remember all of them like off the top of my head, but I'm sure I've read them all. You miss Comic-Con? Man, I miss Anime North. I wanted to go to Anime North this year, and then the beer bacteria just sort of canceled all my plans. You can comment on some random video 3 years ago, and he will find you. Yes, I will. Dead and Seek just saying. I'm not a huge fan of that song, honestly. I don't comment because I feel like it's a bother hearing the same thing over and over again. It's really not, actually. The only comments that I don't like, even if it's like constructive criticism, I'm like fine with it. I like constructive criticism if it's like valid. The only comments that I don't like is like, there's 2 types of comments I don't like. The first type is people just mindlessly spamming NPC Osu memes over my songs, like talking about how much, like, dude, how much PP would this give if it was mapped? And it's like, man, I just like don't care. Like I just don't. Stop commenting that. And shit like about how, dude, 1000 PP, it's like, that doesn't mean anything. This is a song that isn't an Osu. I don't care. It's not even a Reddit moment because Reddit like flames those people. They're just like actual like robots. I swear to God, it's like a neural network. And I don't mean to shit on people who think Osu memes are funny, but it's like, this is a music channel. I don't want that on my channel. You know? And then the other kind I don't like is just like, you know, just like your shit, kill yourself. That sort of comment is just like why? Like it doesn't solve anything. It just makes me feel bad. But then again, I get like almost none of those, which I'm really thankful for. Like somehow, I don't know how this is. I tend to really not get any like just hate comments. Like just flat out, just like your shit, like quit. I've only gotten like 2 in the last like year, which is a pretty good record. Granted, I also have just like the most inconsistent upload schedule ever, so that's probably part of it. But the Osu comments are just like, God, they do something to me, bro. I hate them. They're so annoying. I would like to formally apologize for any low-key thirsty comments. I don't mind those. Those are fine. Just because I know most likely the people who hella thirst, I'm probably never going to meet. And I just hope they don't devolve into creepy-ass stalkers, you know? And yeah. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay, I'm being told I now must go to dinner. I bet being trapped in a niche like Osu would be ass. I'm very happy that at least somewhat, like I don't get nearly as many Osu comments anymore because I've just stopped like associating this channel with Osu. But like every time I see like a comment on Snow Halation that's just like 1000 PP, I'm like, wow, that was really hilarious, man. But yeah, I'm very happy to have sort of broken out somewhat of the Osu niche, because now I think people know me more for music than they do for just for like playing Osu. I hope, at least. I hope that's true. Twitter is a totally different story. I'm pretty sure that's mainly Osu, but that's fine. Don't spam Osu comments. Jesus Christ, I'd be very sad. All right. Okay, yes. Now I am unfortunately being told I must go eat. I cannot stay for any longer. My channel has definitely come a long way. You have no idea how often I get, oh, you're the guy who made Haramachi Clover. Well, that's because, like, nothing else has your name in my titles, if that makes any sense. So that's the only thing that people can know you for. It takes a toll on you? Bro, how do you think I felt? I was Despacito guy for, like a year and a half after that came out. But I do understand. I feel the pain, for sure. All right. Okay, yeah. I'm being told I have to go now, so I'm gonna go now. Thank you all very much for watching. This was a nice little an intimate affair with chat. Like I said, I always say I'll do this more. I never follow through. I think now I want to actually do this more. So I'll probably tweet about it. I'll also tweet somewhat. I'll say something about the George Floyd fundraiser thing. I'll get to work organizing that. I haven't really looked into it. It was just an idea I had about the charity concert. I'll probably do that at some point. And yeah, I'm gonna get going now. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye. Take care.